Yeah, what's going on, guys? This is another episode of the Jerks Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Carsky. With my co-host, Dylan Mahler, we have Dana Norris and Chris Karaoke Bongat.
That's right, baby.
Okay, that is his real middle name.
Your middle name's on the chalkboard because there's karaoke here. He invented it.
What is
Your family.
There we go.
No, how you guys doing? Dude, Chris is one of the OGs. He's daddy of this room.
Your
He used
OG
to run it
jerk.
before us, even though we've ran it longer and more successfully.
You
They
did not?
have.
Did you run it longer?
Yeah, it's been longer than you.
We ran it for
a year.
We ran it for a year.
would know that.
Oh, well, it's been longer than a year.
It was a big deal to us, maybe not to you.
Wow.
But it
Respect.
was, we were like, yeah, we surpassed him.
Why did that sound
finally.
like the Godfather? You were doing like a Godfather impression.
does sound like
Because I'm trying
Godfather.
to lean backwards because of the feedback, but it's
Dylan, I think you could do a really good job being the Godfather. If there was like a Godfather remake, you could be the Godfather.
We should just shoot
So
that. We
that
should
would
do
be
a
kinda funny
a
skits.
shot-for-shot remake of the Godfather with just us four specifically.
Yeah.
And it's
Some
super
lines.
problematic.
You just
some
use my
lines.
green
Starring
screen and like
Dylan.
green screen yourself and going, fuck. Just like
Yeah.
random.
The Godfather 4. Mm-hmm. Feed me some lines. What does he say?
I've never watched the Godfather.
Never seen. Oh, wait, I might have. I think there's a scene in that movie where the guy is hitting his wife and her acting is so good where I was like, oh, that's impressive.
It's just a documentary. It's
Rarely happens.
There's a
kind of,
documentary about
cops.
pet cemeteries
Is
that
it
was
fun-
made
is
in
it
the
funny?
70s.
Yeah,
I haven't
it's called Pet Cemetery.
That sounds funny.
haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
This guy
It's called The
buried
Gates
his
of Heaven.
Cat in a pet cemetery, and then it came back to life. So he buried his daughter there, and
Lived
she
9.
came back to life, and that
Oh.
was a documentary.
Wow.
Well, I understand how the cat works. They have 9.
It was on top of an Indian burial
I
ground.
have a friend who's been legally dead 7 times.
What is it? Nikki Six?
They should
No.
buy a lottery ticket.
He's been shot, stabbed, set on fire, fallen off a roof. He got hit by the F train and lost half the blood in his body. No, this is like a real thing.
Or is he a compulsive liar?
He's no.
No,
he's
I'm laughing
not.
because Mark implied that this guy was lucky. He's like, you should buy a lottery ticket. I think if you died 7 times,
That's a good
I'd be
point.
like, you probably have a really bad luck. But Mark is a guy like glass half full kind of guy.
Definitely.
Always looks
yeah.
the bright side.
Yeah,
Really
that's how
wants to
I view
die.
things.
Well, anytime there's something, it's like a paranormal documentary or they're like interviewing people with like near-death experiences, I like hit up Carlito and be like, Carlito, this is right up your alley. And I always like send that shit his way.
What race is Carlito?
Take a fucking guess.
I think he's
Japanese.
like he's like half Mexican, half black.
I
Oh wait,
would've-
no.
I've never
he might
guessed
be
that.
Jamaican.
I like a
I forget.
random.
Well, that's
Very
kind of
glad-
the same thing as half Mexican, half black.
It all blends together, right? I always say
Don't
I
say
kind of look
color.
at whole regions as the same, even if there are big differences.
All of Asia is the same.
So I talked to Carlito like a month
Oh,
ago,
yes.
and he said he had been. I asked him how. So he's like he has a doctorate. He's like does science in his garage, and he's like I've been banned from doing science because I got drunk and like burned my apartment complex down.
Women do.
And
commit
wait,
all
and
Don't do that now.
You getting into trouble?
He's like, yeah, I'm not allowed to live there anymore.
Well, yeah, it's not there anymore.
But he had to move to a new place, and now he's like
That
banned
was
from
his
doing.
punishment. You need to go
Yeah,
find
yeah.
a new place to rent.
But that's why, like, every time I check in with him, he's just done something insane, like got hit by the F train or
Is
burned
he-
down a building.
He's obviously the common denominator in these problems, right?
Yeah, no, for sure,
He's like
it's
a
a
hit by
him
a stray
problem.
bullet.
Yes.
There was a reason. There's context.
There's a reason someone stabbed him.
His
yeah.
fault, probably.
100%.
Oh,
Do you think
I
Carlito.
want to travel the world with this person because I'm just saying it would be non-stop adventure.
You want to be careful. It's a bad luck charm, but do you think he'd do the pod? Carlito. Tell us about his six
Nice.
death stories, near death.
I noticed you moved the titty lady.
We didn't.
Oh, someone else moved it?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know.
They wanted to unfree the nipple, apparently. John, I don't know if you want to speak to that at all, but it
He
makes
is
it
not
easier
an
for us.
ally.
No, he's not an ally.
We all love that mannequin. I
That's what
hate
an
that
ally
they
would
moved
do.
it. I hate
would
that they're
strap
putting
a
baby in the
fleshlight to
corner.
that so quick, dude.
Yeah.
If that had a fake pussy.
Would you
Where's
get that
that
fleshlight from CVS or would you buy a real one?
If I was a chance to get to that, I'd probably buy a used real one.
It's worth the $70.
It's a wonderful mannequin, honestly.
really worth the. Why is it worth the 70? Do you have
What?
to clean it?
Well, because you can pick. Did you guys know the shapes that they have? They
You
come
can
in.
get woman's vag. You can pick
You
the
can
woman.
get vagina, nice, classic. You can
Mouth.
get mouth, which is nice if you're feeling risky.
Butthole.
You can get butthole, which is a great option.
what
What's the
else?
fourth one?
Unisex.
What's the fourth one?
The fourth one's foot.
No, the fourth one is nondescript hole.
Oh,
That's what my
wow.
CVS one was.
Oh, really?
Car wash.
That one's my favorite one.
Yeah, this
that
one
one's
feels like a
like,
car
you
wash.
know what this is.
My dad owned a car
Hey,
wash
Danny.
Hi, Danny.
once, so
We're talking about fleshlights.
you kind of owned half a car wash. in
You
a
can
way.
make your own fleshlight if you want to do like a DIY kind of thing. If you like crafts,
Chris,
and
this should be our next roommate project.
make it.
That's a
Let's
perfect
let's
segue.
do that. Let's
They
make.
are roommates now. How is that?
I think they do that in prison.
fine.
There's
Just-
like a
just
name
constant
for it.
I
jokes,
think
or
it's
you guys like-
glorious.
I think people think it was gonna be weirder than it was, and really, I just don't see her all ever.
Oh.
We do well. I do see him from time to time, and every time he jumps and screams.
Has there been?
Yeah.
Oh, he screams. So
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
next one I was going to
she-
ask. Has there been any noise problems coming from Chris?
Well, if you make it
by any
glorious.
chance?
No, I don't think they've heard me having
Because he
sex.
got grounded at his last apartment.
No, Chris and
From having our podcast stopped because he fucks too loud. That's why.
That is such a flex.
it is a
You have
flex.
to stop your
No,
podcast.
I'm
He
much quieter.
soundproofs his room. He soundproofed his room the first day and was like, I don't want you
Right.
guys
Oh.
to hear
Inside,
anything.
outside.
He got ahead of
Yes.
the problem.
Did you put like the
Kudos.
soundproofing like foam all over the wall?
Yes, I do. I have soundproof foam all over the walls,
Yeah, it's
and
a
I
fuck
installed
dungeon.
weather
Yeah.
stripping in my door. I'm not fucking around,
No, he's
dude.
really
Jesus
not.
Christ.
Yeah, I went the full 9 yards
This
just
guy
so Dana
fucks.
can't hear some lady
What
come.
would, is that what
Walk
the
up to
noise
door
would
with
be?
a cup, dude. And just
It's no
Oh.
Chris noise.
If
No.
she gets, if you
I
get
haven't heard
close
any.
to my door, you might hear it. But I put also a moving blanket on, like I attached it to my door, so you cannot hear me fuck. You have to be real trying.
Yeah, I'm
and
not-
Dana
I'm-
might be just to make sure it's.
this made me realize I don't fuck that
Protected.
often. I've never thought about these countermeasures.
That's
Yeah.
not why I
It's
do
all
it.
day.
Chris,
I also
Chris,
produce music.
Chris,
Oh,
bang
okay.
that.
It's not for that though.
It's too easy for Chris. He has to put up soundproof when he gets in a new place to protect from her noises. He's sitting there unemotional.
Well,
well, I was worried when we moved in that Chris would end up resenting me for the guitar playing, which my last roommate did. She started to get
Very
real
possible.
mad about it.
That
So when
makes
he
sense.
said he was going to soundproof his room, I was thrilled because I was like, great, all his sex noises will be kept in, all my guitar noises will be kept out.
Yes,
Did
and
you
that's what happens. But I
soundproof
actually
yours?
like her guitar playing. I like your guitar playing. It-
Oh, you're sweet.
I like noise in the background. It helps me sleep. I have very bad sleep problems.
How
Would it
long,
help you?
How long is the guitar playing?
She plays for hours. She's
Per
very
day?
she's very diligent. Hours
day.
a day.
Oh no!
And all
No.
hours of the day.
No.
In the living
And
room. not in
I
the
enjoy
bedroom.
it. I don't know how our other roommate feels about it. It's not just me and Dana. There's another person there, and we
Is
are
it a
all in
comic?
separate rooms, regardless of what people have been
I
saying.
have noise canceling headphones.
Maddie works with special ed kids, so she's perfectly
So
equipped
she's
to handle
really
me and
patient,
Chris.
yeah.
She's really
She
patient
does
with
comedy.
Mark. She's good with him.
Yeah. Oh, she's so patient with me. Like, I'll forget things, and she'll be like, she'll go through all the instructions again really slow, just like she does with the kids with autism she
Mike's
works
rule.
with. Yes,
Yes.
exactly. She's
It's
a
like-
Yes.
perfect roommate.
And when I
hot?
make a poopy, she's nice about it.
Exactly. She's
Yeah.
so understanding.
She's
Maddie.
actually a little gullible about
Have I
it.
pitched, speaking of poop, gamer diapers to you? Since we game, you can pee in them all day and shit in them up to twice.
You're not
Wow.
supposed to take
They
any
have-
breaks
they
for
have
the
lights.
team.
Oh, hold on. What do you mean up to twice?
You can shit anywhere in between 1 to 2 times.
That's
So
too many times.
He's
Why?
saying that you can have multiple uses from it, I think.
Because once
Well, no,
you
just
poop, you
want to keep
poop.
gaming.
But it's,
Yeah, that-
guys,
it's the
it's
main
so
point.
unsanitary to sit in your own fecal matter for that
That's
long.
why-
That's
if
how
you're
you get
pooping
infection.
2 times a day, you have a problem. 2 times is too many.
That's not true. That's
It
actually a
sounds
sign that you have
Oh,
healthy bowel
that's it.
movement.
I'm
Dude,
moving
I shit
out.
twice within an hour today.
2 times
Guys,
is too
I
many.
shit like 4 times today, but
No,
I think
yeah,
I might have.
really?
I think I might have a really acidic stomach right
I
now.
only drink caffeine and like smoke nicotine.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
So
fair.
I'm just cleaned out. It
I
feels-
stopped
Mark, I
smoking.
have to drink caffeine all day or I'll have headaches, and that just makes me
clean.
poop constantly. I have to constantly be
I
ingesting
chugged the
caffeine.
coffee
I
before.
haven't
Game?
noticed that. My room is soundproof, so
Do I
I
game?
never hear Dana poop.
No, it's the only thing that keeps me from getting migraines is constant caffeine.
Well, there's a balance in life to everything. Caffeine, and then you have to use
Well,
more.
what's
of
his name?
those.
Andrew Tate said the only thing he saw that there's no downside is caffeine. He's like, that is the
Oh.
greatest outside thing ever.
I'm
He's
not-
like, there's no downside to
You
it.
can
It
cheers to
only-
Andrew Tate. It's
It only
okay.
helps you, and
have-
women are dumb. Is the whole tweet.
It's
I-
okay, Chris. They have Barbie now, and that's their Andrew Tate.
Oh, I
it's
fucking
a
hate you.
balance.
I hate you so much. I was gonna make a joke toasting to Andrew Tate, but someone was gonna clip that and use that against me. So
course.
no,
No,
To
no,
Andrew
no,
Tate.
no.
It's a top G. For
He's innocent, even if he did it.
But he didn't do it.
What color is his Bugatti?
I haven't seen Barbie yet, not because I don't want to, but because I've been busy and getting distracted. And I keep
You are
forgetting
not
to
an
go see
ally.
it.
How dare you?
No,
Oh, that's what that movie
You
is.
better have seen at least Rumble in the Bronx.
my
But I think the true ally doesn't want that forced on them like Barbies were. Oh, you're a girl, you love Barbie.
I
you
actually
saw
think
it?
I would enjoy the movie.
No?
Because
Okay.
several people who are close friends of mine who have similar tastes in me love the movie. My friend Johnny is obsessed with the Barbie movie. He keeps trying to force me
Is
to
it because
see it.
Ryan Gosling, isn't it?
No, he loved the
That's
part
what
with
I
the
wanna see.
guitars.
Is he
I heard
autistic?
that.
No, he plays guitar.
Have any of us seen Barbie?
So he loved the guitar
No?
part.
Did you see Barbie? Of
No.
course you did not.
But I heard
did.
that they.
By myself. I went to
You
go see it.
really?
At an IMAX theater. No.
Out of all of us, you're the ally? Yeah.
But
okay.
people have been making some cold edits of Ryan Gosling from it. I think that it's like almost to get revenge on them for making a girl movie. They said,
is he like red pilled in the
well,
movie?
they just made him like cool kind of, and then they kind of made Barbie lame.
I heard he was amazing in that.
Yeah.
I
And then
thought the
it's
movie
like,
was supposed to be
oops.
really sympathetic to men and their mental health struggles.
Really?
Now I gotta watch it just to check your
That's,
math.
Yeah.
that's what I heard, is that the movie deals with how hard it is to be a man and have the pressures of society put upon
It
you.
would be
I
funny
thought
if a
it
guy
was,
walked out of that going,
I wish I watched that so I could debate that, but
Me too.
instead
No.
I
I
watched the
haven't seen it yet.
Teenage
This is
Mutant
all
Ninja Turtles
hearsay.
movie.
Have any of you seen that Wes Anderson movie about
No.
aliens, the alien god, and the folk music?
No, I did want to see that though.
I wanted to see that too.
Let's watch that.
We should see that together.
Let's
That could be
watch
a
that.
roommate thing.
what do you
Yeah.
guys think about aliens, since we're kind of on
fucking
Aliens, I
love
don't think they
them.
should be in
I
this
love
country. I think
aliens.
that you should get here legally.
Right.
Wait, what are you talking about?
No, that's exactly
That's-
it.
No, I worked at
The
Jewel.
immigration policy.
I worked at Jewel recently.
Complete the wall.
And this lady was talking about one of our coworkers, and she's like, "She's great. She comes from the big family. I mean, I don't know for sure, but she's Mexican." So, and I was like, "Sandy, you
I
can't
mean-
say that." And she's like, "Not that there's anything wrong with that, as long as they came here legally." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Jesus Christ, Sandy!"
Chris just
Well-
quit Jewel in the most wonderful way possible.
Oh, yeah, I quit my job.
He came home and told me the story of
He's
how
like,
he
I'm
quit.
done begging.
Yeah, no. This
Seriously.
lady
It's
was a
wonderful.
bitch to me. She told me to hurry up, so I put her meat in my hand because I worked at a deli.
Ooh,
and,
trans
then,
girl.
and then I looked at her and I just dropped it on the floor.
Wow.
and then
That's a cold
and then
edit.
she was
Isn't that
like,
cool?
"Okay, I guess you're gonna cut more." And I just like walked out the door.
Nice.
Then I left.
That's
Made yourself
awesome,
a sandwich, a mean sandwich. In
He
front
told
of
me the story, and I was like, I have never been prouder to call you my roommate.
That is
I was
pretty.
like, I
Yes.
love you. I affirm you.
Which
you
is
made
interesting
the right choice.
because that does affect how I pay rent. So that is
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It was worth it to stick it to that bitch.
Now
Yeah,
you can
it
go back to
was.
sex work. Who cares?
Yeah.
Now I could go back to comedy. I haven't been doing stand up in a while because I've been working a night
Haven't
job.
noticed.
Yeah.
You haven't? Well, I've been doing. I do shows.
I'm
so.
kidding. I'm kidding.
He does.
That was good. I don't.
He's
But I
got a
think
show.
Well, you did that one.
I've done shows.
Don't
Just not
say it
enough.
like that,
I've
Chris.
never,
Don't-
sent, I've never sent a clip.
He's never
Like-
sent a clip, folks. Book this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
book him. But
So
I
I
am
can
hosting
keep saying-
CGs in
keep saying
November.
that.
He
Come
is
see
doing
me.
CGs.
Nice.
I don't know how I keep getting that.
But Mark's locked out of buy Mark Carsky right now, so hit him up on Wineboxpapi.
Yeah, dude, I'm
instead.
locked on my
Oh, yeah.
Instagram. Every time I send them like a video
Bullshit.
recognition, a facial recognition of my face, they're like, nope.
You got a robot telling you you're not you.
Yeah, and Dylan
You're
was
not
trying to make us
anyone.
fight because he told me that one of us blocked each other.
Yeah, it was weird. He sent me a screenshot of it saying that he couldn't send you anymore until you
Yeah.
No,
accepted
dude.
the
Once you
invite.
play Apex with somebody, you guys are bonded for life. All right. I knew right away Mark didn't block me, and he knows I didn't block him
So
because
what
we
is
used
it?
to play Apex, and they used to carry me
Play
through
too many
every
video
game.
games.
I play.
Too
People
many
think
video games.
people think I do a lot of bad stuff, but all I do.
All you
All
do
you do
is
is-
play wizard games.
All you do is
That's
fuck,
all I do.
play D&D,
It's
and
literally
video
every
games.
time I
Yeah.
fucking walk into the kitchen, he's got a video playing, and it's some YouTube tutorial on some wizard game.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever walked into the kitchen where there
Yeah,
was
but-
not a wizard game tutorial
He takes
happening.
breaks though, way too many.
I take a bathroom break. I don't have a
For
gamer
now.
diaper yet, so I have to go use a
told
regular
you-
bathroom.
We haven't gamed in probably 3 months.
I haven't gamed with you, but I've been gaming almost
that's
consistently.
me
Chris?
too. Same. I'm saying, but what I mean by we is what I meant.
I know.
What
I
We
miss
still
you,
have not
Colin.
watched Donnie Darko together. That's
We do have
been
to
a
watch
roommate
that.
activity.
Well, you just watched it with your guy.
And I told you I was going to
your
watch it 20
thing.
more times during fall season. Fall season is Donnie Darko season for me.
All right, we'll
where
watch
you watch
it again.
Donnie Darko on repeat.
People
So do you
think
like-
this tattoo I have is a Donnie Darko
Oh,
thing.
wow.
It does kind of look like
They
Frank.
think it's Frank the Bunny,
So
but
we're
it's stupider
actually,
than that.
we are actually getting a Donnie Darko poster for our living room. I'm very excited about
that's
it.
exciting.
It's gonna go really well with all
That
the
is
Jesus
exciting.
posters we
Yes,
have.
we're getting Donnie Darko posters and 4 Nancy Drew posters.
We have a bunch of
So
It's
Jesus
going to be
is that
posters.
wonderful.
real?
Who do you think? Oh, hold on, guess. I'll give you a guess. Who hung up the Jesus posters?
I think you told me she did.
I
It's
did.
supposed to
like-
be ironic.
Not
Making
you, of course,
plans.
you heathen.
Well, I like guys with beards.
You love
That's why
of
we
course you
hang
do.
out and
Of
play
course you
video
do.
games.
And you also love whores.
I do. So did Jesus.
So
Mary
did
Magdalene.
Jesus.
He died for all of our sins, like Waluigi.
The OG
And he
horror.
hung out with a prostitute, and he was totally cool with her.
Uh-huh.
And all the wine, hello.
Oh, sorry, sex worker.
I was
Jesus
thinking-
called her a prostitute, but that was like when sandals were invented, so that's different.
What would Andrew Tate call her? A whore.
a low.
I think he would just call her a
woman.
regular lady because that's what he
That's what
thinks
they
they
all
do.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he thinks.
Do you
But
think-
I don't think that.
Not Chris.
Unless you find that thought process hot, then I do.
If Andrew Tate has a problematic thought, Chris doesn't agree with it.
That's right.
Ladies,
You
just
never
so you
watched some
know.
Red Pill
Thank you,
content
Dylan.
and
You're
went,
welcome.
you know what?
But do you think Jesus?
Right, he is right.
Jesus
I'll take that as a
liked
no.
people that were ran down. He liked people that were needy
ran
Like
through.
bust
Yeah.
downs?
because he
Yeah.
wanted to be able to be powerful to them, and he wanted the needy to be needy. He wanted the blind to stay blind. He only
If you wanted the blind
One
to stay
guy-
blind, why did he cure that one dude's
only
blindness?
One.
one
He was
guy.
just
He learned
showing
his
off.
lesson. His wife.
I think he was testing
Fair.
his powers.
No.
That's what
Testing
I would
his
do.
powers.
I would
See
test
what
my
he's capable
powers
of.
all the time.
Probably just-
He was like,
wait.
I think I can walk across this water. And I was like,
How
oh,
did he-
fuck, I can.
How do you get
Yeah.
the blindness in the first place?
Oh,
God
pew,
did do
pew,
that.
pew, pew, pew.
Adriel,
Take
I don't
that,
know if we have a-
Catholics.
Pew, 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 pew.
Mark, you've missed your
No.
calling with comedy. You should have gone into theology.
Yeah, I want to be a priest.
You'd have killed it.
I love it.
Really?
Yeah, I just want to.
Touch little
That
kids.
explains a lot of stuff you said on Apex.
Yeah.
What about rabbi?
Is that? Oh, that's the Jew
Jewish
one, right?
priest, yeah.
Yeah.
Those Jews. Which one gets better tax? Probably the Jews. They know what they're doing.
You gotta think about the
I don't
power
know.
of the community.
The rabbis got to do a lot of bait. Like you literally have to touch baby cock.
Yeah, you have to circumcise
do?
people
I
at a
went to-
house.
I went to
You
the
don't even
party.
get to do it at
went to the party.
It's a bris? You went to a bris?
Yeah, they wouldn't let me watch the penis cutting, but I was 7.
What do you mean they wouldn't let you?
Well, I was
Like
7.
you were, let me watch it, guys,
Yeah.
please.
No, I said.
You're just chomping at the bit to see this kid's dick cut off.
Yeah, I'm like, Dad, I'm here. I might as well. And he's like, No.
Well, you're Jewish, right? Aren't
No,
you?
he is.
What?
My dad was. Your mom has to be.
Oh,
Your mom has to
wow.
be Jewish.
So I'm going to heaven now.
Oh, cool. I'll
Is
see
that
you
how
there.
that works?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jews go to hell.
Oh.
All of them.
I got a bunch of Jesus
Especially
posters,
my
so I
dad.
think I'm going to
There are
heaven
a lot of
too.
My
Jesus
dad is going.
posters.
Yeah.
For sure, he's in hell.
Which, and continuing with the Christ theme, we got the Donnie Darko poster. So
Yeah,
it
if
all
you think
ties
there's
together.
some
I
religion
was
there.
thinking of getting like a cross and like a Star of David on my shoulders, like
Are you
devil and
Jewish?
angel.
Are you Jewish, Dylan?
No.
Did you go to Catholic school growing up?
No, but I
I
was
did.
baptized, I think.
You were baptized?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you
I
in
went
heaven.
to Catholic school like 3rd grade up until high school.
Oh.
Every Wednesday.
Yeah, I
wow.
did
I
too.
learned about God and I was like, I hate God.
I went to church 2 times a week,
Yeah, we
and
went.
it worked.
I
I'm
think we
good
went-
now.
Yeah.
God,
Yep.
math class, social studies. They try to push this stuff on you. You don't care.
Right.
What did you care about as a kid?
The Jackie Chan Adventures, because that's what was on Sundays.
The Tuxedo is a great movie. I cared more about that. Than,
with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
that was my God.
I haven't seen that movie.
I
That
want
was the
that
downfall of
tuxedo.
Jackie Chan.
It was. He needed money.
That's
That
when he
was
started
sad.
using wires. That's when
Uh-huh.
it sucked.
That was
What a
sad.
pussy, dude.
He was old. He also broke every single bone in his body 30,000 times.
Uh-huh.
Penis?
He
The penis
insisted.
is a muscle.
You can break your penis, Dennis Rodman,
You can, well,
7 times.
if it's that long, yeah, but I think
I thought I
we're
broke my
safe.
penis once. I thought
It's
I
like
did.
dying 6 times. Break your penis 7 times. Hollywood. It can be a messy industry.
I don't know. I think
be
that's
a
an
tuxedo.
issue
You're
of
so
technique.
strange.
I think no
That's a
matter how
catchphrase
big
in my
or
mouth.
long your wiener is, if your technique is good, you're not gonna break it.
I asked this on the last podcast. Have you ever cracked your penis? Like how you can crack your fingers?
Someone came
No.
down on it wrong
Crack
like
kills.
a couple times, but
Like if you push on it when it's hard, far enough, it'll go.
No, I don't do it on purpose.
Every
I've gone
time?
at the wrong
Not
angle
every
before.
time.
Dana.
Not
Where
every
guys
time.
have been like, and I'm like, oops.
But it feels
What do you
really.
mean, oops?
It feels really good to crack your cock.
No, what? You could crack your
Yeah,
penis?
I can push forward and it goes.
It's a
Like
good
a hair
band.
No. You need to go to the hospital. We're going right now.
Like, you know, in the
We're
first...
gonna, the next part of this podcast is going to be in the ER.
Will it be a problem that I'm hard?
It'll be good content.
No, it'll be a
Because
solution.
it hasn't gone down. In a
It'll
week.
have to get hard for them to see what's wrong with
It
it.
hasn't gone down.
Really?
I want to hear
In
what
3
you
months.
have to say.
It's just like in the
It's-
first X-Men movie with Hugh Jackman.
His
She
penis
asks
was
him,
hard
like,
for
if
forever. That was
it-
his mutant power.
Is it a mutant? Technically, it's a power.
Wait, are we still talking about my
It
cock?
was.
No, we're talking about X-Men, Mark. Keep up.
It's about your cock. It's about
Oh, see.
Wolverine. He's talking about when he does the claw thing, and they come out of his knuckles.
Yes,
and,
that is a mutant thing.
and she asks him, "Does it hurt?" And he says, "Every time."
Yeah.
But then you said it doesn't even hurt every time to do that. So I feel like you should keep doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep cracking my cock.
That was a long walk.
That's a long walk. Dana
but
supported
that
me
I
is-
with
was all
those.
here for it.
But if
I
you
think
think
it's a
about
great
it,
movie.
Thanks for giving me the chance.
I was
That's pretty
completely
cool
here
lore.
for it.
I was
Pretty cool lore from
trying.
the movie because if you think about it, it hurts like that every
Every
time.
time.
Badass.
Wow.
That is badass.
That's
And
pretty
he
hard.
does it so many times, so he's just constantly in pain.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's
So there are
really
things I
cool.
could
Man,
think
it's such a
of
good
that-
movie.
No, it's such a good description of my life. I'm just like Wolverine.
You're in pain all the
Yeah,
time, or at
every
least
time he-
once a month.
From what?
Just put on
Every
the
time he
show.
measures his dick.
Just to,
Every time he measures his
and
dick, he's like,
Mr.
ah.
I'm
Fucking
just
tough
saying when I
guy.
Hurts
get a good,
every
when
time.
I get a good crack into my penis is the only time I'm happy.
You
Crack
cannot
kills.
crack your penis.
Dude, I'm gonna send you a video.
Mark, I want to see that.
Yeah, I will show everybody.
I will
can't
watch that
hear
for
it.
science.
I have double jointed toes, which
I
is
noticed.
the closest. Yes, I know you know about this.
No, I didn't. What are you talking
Because I
about?
feel like I showed you my double jointed toes
No,
like
you
the first
didn't.
day
I don't look at
we
your
were
feet.
roommates.
You live with her and you never checked out her toes?
Never.
They are double
Okay.
jointed.
So has Chris ever showed you his toes?
No, I always
Yes,
wear
no,
like.
Chris-
Chris has indoor. She has shoes he wears inside.
All those wooden clocks so they can make their feet smaller?
Exactly.
Oh God. You need sometimes a
That's
good
funny because
slipper.
for you to be problematic about that, you also had to like read about it. Like you know about
He knows about foot binding.
you
He, like, read a
from
whole book
foot
about it.
It is a serious problem and it deforms the feet.
You are racist in an educated way, and I'm here for it.
The
Mark
brand of
knows a
racism
lot,
where you
right?
have to do a lot of research to be
Foot
effective.
binding, what
Yeah.
a
Where the,
fucking pull!
where
Wow.
the racism kind of makes sense. You know, it's been
As
thought
long
about.
as your racism is educated, I'll let it slide.
As long as you've done your homework.
yeah. As
I
long
try
as
to
you have
do
statistics to back
uneducated.
up the horrible things you say, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Like
as long
Chris
as
gave me a look earlier when I said the thing about I just look at huge regions as all the same. But
I give you a look of knowing and acknowledgement.
I don't want to know more about the specifics because I feel like that'll make me more racist.
What
if
ra-
I know more about each individual
Wait.
culture.
Dylan, what race are you? Are you?
yeah,
what
I've always
is your
kind of wondered
ethnicity?
that too.
You're kind of
ethnically
ambiguous.
He's a
It's
Yeah.
a bunch
100% Cuban.
of.
Wait, you say
Someone the
Russian?
other day thought I was Mexican.
Wait, are you
uh,
Russian? Polish? What other whites are there?
It's just all the hacky ones.
German.
Little
Are
German.
you
you
German?
are you
I'm a melting pot. I'm a little German, a little
You're expensive and full of
French,
cheese.
a little Italian, a little Belgian, a little Irish, a
White.
little. what
Are you
is the
Asian at
other
all?
one?
No.
Would you like a little
I'm
Asian?
Slightly?
Scottish.
slightly?
I
Then I'm
am
right
not
here, baby.
Asian,
Russia's
but I like
technically
Asian's
there.
a good example. I kind of see them all like just anything that
dude.
looks anything like is
Russian
a
girls will actually date a lot of
Asian.
Asian guys because they're like adjacent.
No.
And I think Russian women are some of the hottest women on the planet.
Yeah, like whenever I go to Vlad's mic, I'm always like,
So when you
There's
say
a-
Russian, you mean like Russian?
Bulgarian,
like-
Russians. We have hot women,
Ukrainian.
and they listen. Unlike women of today who don't, you know. Bring me my 2 coffees, bitch, and I only drink 1.
Two.
Yeah, I only drink 1 of them.
Oh yeah, that's a
Like
real
Andrew
power
Tate.
move. Yeah.
Bring me 2 because I said
Oh, he
so.
did. He did say that.
Which you have to admit is hilarious.
Chris likes
It is
Andrew
fun.
Tate. And
Shut
he's
up,
somebody
Dylan,
who's
what the
mad
fuck?
at
I
you.
don't
You
like-
I
do,
feel
I
like Chris
like
does
him.
actually like
But
me.
he's
That is
ashamed
No,
of it.
I
He's
That's an
don't.
been-
objectively funny thing to say. Give me
the
2 coffees, I only
psyops
drink
and the
1.
That is funny.
Matrix.
That is
I
funny,
think
but
these red pill guys are
horrible.
just saying crazy funny things.
Horrible.
It is
I
He
funny.
just li-
I,
yeah,
I
actually.
have started to dive down the rabbit hole of like incel red pill world just out of morbid
Dana
curiosity.
likes Andrew Tate too.
And there is some crazy ass shit.
There's also
the more and
things-
more I read stuff, I'm just like, what the fuck?
But there's a lot of things that I hear them say, and then like I'm like, oh, that's how like somebody's mom would talk. Like don't like my mom goes. She kind of seems like a whore. Is like what my mom will say.
Wow.
Every
Right.
mom will be like, don't date a whore. Make
think
sure
I
she's
was
not
like-
with you.
Too.
Yeah.
Literally, my mom has said to me, she's like, Dana, I just wish you respected yourself more. And it's me just wearing a super normal outfit.
That was
Sounds
just
like
back
the
in the
Tate
day. That was
brothers.
just
Right,
how
and
it
it's
was.
literally just a Midwestern mom talking. Yeah.
But then you get
Yeah, my
social
mom,
media.
If she
you
saw
got-
Andrew Tate, she'd be like, this guy's fucking spot
I would
on.
say, Dana, you're a pretty modest dresser.
Today, yeah. Today,
I think in general, when you wear something, a turtleneck is it's almost a burqa. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about like in general, you don't dress very promiscuously. Well, wait, what does that even mean? I don't like that I said
overall-
I
that.
have a good way of saying it. If you're showing under boob at an open mic.
But she doesn't do that.
No, I'm just saying that's
I'll
happened.
bust out
Who-
a
who
crop
did
top
that?
from time to time. I'll
crop
wear a nice
top,
crop top, but I'm not crazy slutty.
Oh.
But
most
the
of the time.
overall is almost like
Your
it's
mom.
overall.
No, my mom
I
could
like how
not show under boob. Her
utilitarian
tits are
they
way
are.
too
There's
big.
so many
They're too big?
pockets.
You
My
could
mom.
It's
if
like
you-
a
You've seen my mom.
wrestling singlet in a way.
Yeah.
I do.
Denim.
But I like
what
older
I really
women.
want are cargo
Oh
yours.
shit! It's our
'Cause
third
then I wouldn't
Apex.
have to carry a fanny pack.
player.
I just
There's
have
too many
all these
conversations.
pockets.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I just want cargo pants.
I like pockets. I like having
I
my
like
jacket.
pockets too. You know
If
what
you-
makes me fucking angry is fake pockets.
That's
I
only a
get-
woman
oh,
thing,
makes
though.
me
It's like
so
fake drawers.
angry.
That's like a
That's not
yeah,
true.
Like
Yeah.
war.
There's
Bullshit.
guy.
Bullshit.
Yes.
No, you wear
guys,
women's clothes.
If
guys
you
have
give me a pair of pants with a
If
fake
you buy a suit
pocket, I will
coat
cut a bitch.
at H&M, it'll have
so
a fake
angry.
pocket.
Are you sure you're not just supposed to break it open?
You're not supposed to break it open.
You sure?
It's a fake
Did
pocket.
you try?
I did, and I broke the jacket.
It doesn't
Well-
work. It opens up the rest of the
Colin is here.
jacket.
Colin Glowinky, I love you.
I love Colin too. Colin, you are wonderful. I'm just glad you're here.
I like talking to
Dressing
someone
like
off
he came into some
camera.
cocaine money that he found like at the beach. He's like, I just found this.
No, he
a
looks.
brick of it at the
He
beach
looks like
today."
he sings R&B. He's got a very tight shirt tucked in to
Colin
white pants and a
Escobar.
gold chain. He
And a
definitely
mustache.
sings
He
R&B.
seems like-
Black dudes dress like that.
I know. That's why I said R&B because
Like
R&B
he's
is definitely a
smuggling
black thing.
drugs, but he's got like a beach house in the Caribbean.
Put that blackface on.
Colin looks like he owns a yacht.
It's making babies.
He looks like he
making
cleans
deals.
Yeah, but it's a yacht with like a lot of black ladies.
Oh gosh.
I feel like that. There's no way you could just get a group of. You can't trick him to get on a boat again.
I just
Trick
want to
'em.
be like
Yeah.
Leo
You don't have to
someday
first
in
time.
Wolf of Wall Street, laughing and stuff, and then he's about to get
Doing
caught.
coke, yeah.
Or Johnny Depp and Blow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it'd just be awesome to be right before your downfall. It'd be awesome.
Wolf of
I
Wall
just want
Street's
to
a good
reach the
movie.
peak and then you'll be in
Tank?
prison. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever done
Because
cocaine?
you don't really peak if you don't end up in prison.
Yeah.
You know?
That's got to be
People
that's
love
essential part of the
offering me
journey.
blow.
Yeah.
I just look like a person who loves blow, so everybody's like, "You want some?" And nowadays, I can always say no. Back in the day, I would not ever say no. I'd be like, "Absolutely."
Why would
You
you say
learned
no if
your
it's free?
limits.
Dude, one time somebody was like, "You want some of this?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Here, go outside and do it. Not in this club."
Have you
And they
guys
just
ever done the cocaine?
Handed me their baggie of coke, and the fucking bumps I was doing was like 3 inches off the credit card, just tooting
Oh,
those up
Jesus.
outside.
Hell yeah.
I walked back inside. I was like,
Rarely
And then
ever
right-
will comics offer me drugs. I think I must look like a narc.
I don't think comedians really be doing blow nowadays, right?
When
It's too expensive.
And fentanyl.
when I was younger,
could
I
thin 'em out.
knew a lot more comics in New York who did coke.
It was way more popular.
But
back
I feel like now life is so expensive.
We're just all
it's
broke.
an addiction no one can afford anymore.
Everyone's
That's 'cause it's
sober.
cut a bunch of times, but the other day I had like Adderall Bear. I was my note, and someone said like Cocaine Bear is like cheaper or something like that. I was like,
Cocaine's cheaper than Adderall right now?
that's what they were saying. But then I thought like maybe people like Adderall because it's like prescription. It's like a solid.
Adderall's
thing.
better.
There was an
Cocaine could
Adderall
be-
drought.
Yeah, there's the
Oh,
Adderall
true.
drought.
Yeah,
Also,
I've
Adderall
been
lasts
having a hard
longer.
time getting my prescription filled
Oh,
lately
yeah.
I don't
because
think
of the Adderall
I don't
drought.
think there was a blow drought ever.
No. But
Not
like
for
blow
Johnny
is like
Depp.
it pales in comparison to Adderall. I'd rather have Adderall. It lasts like the entire day.
What
I
about
honestly
both?
liked it more.
What?
I liked Adderall more than cocaine.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I've only
Adderall, you
done
can
it a few
still
times, but-
like not want to kill yourself the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Blow.
You just
not
gotta
a good
fall
time.
asleep before you start thinking about suicide.
Oh,
That's what I try to do every day. I go to bed right before I start thinking about killing myself,
all about
and then I
fall
go to
asleep.
work.
You wake up and you work like a dog.
I work like a dog.
And then you party like a
DAWG. Dog.
My dad's nickname is Dog with 2 G's.
I don't know why I just saw this, but like Dylan, if you had a Netflix special, what would the name of it be?
I thought less is more would be good.
Yeah.
I think everyone's thought of it, right?
Yeah, probably.
Less is more.
It was
I like that
probably
one.
hacky. Fuck.
No, I think less is more is good. Dana,
Homeschooled as fuck.
I like that too.
Homeschooled.
They didn't have to bleep out that second.
What would yours
There's
be,
two.
Mark?
There's one I want to do Phoenix Rising, but the one I really want is Jester's Privilege.
I like that.
Hell
Phoenix
yeah.
that's hard as
Rising. That
fuck.
sounds like a Hunger Games book.
Yeah, and it's kind of gay, but I'm gonna get a big
No,
phoenix on the
don't-
back
I
of
would
my
read
head.
it.
The phoenix is my favorite animal. I
They're
like
pretty
that.
cool.
It's not. So your favorite animal is one that doesn't exist.
It's symbolic. I like what it
think
symbolizes.
I'm gonna have the
Oh.
wings like wrap around the side of my head.
Oh,
and shit.
that's badass.
Yeah.
That's very
Chris?
cool.
Yeah, what's
what would
yours?
yours?
I want to thank you, Dylan.
Godzilla!
I would do lo-fi hip hop jokes to study to.
Hell yeah.
That's what I want.
I think it should be Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Godzilla!
Which is
I-
Japanese for big no-no, I believe. Is that
I
true?
do like Godzilla. I like a lot of Asian things, which is.
Dude, think about it. Every time a new Godzilla movie comes out, your special gets pushed.
I'm always
true.
expecting was there going to be a huge dinosaur lizard creature, and it is.
That's an SEO kind of mentality. You're thinking SEO. Are you guys thinking SEO?
4D
I
chess,
wish.
baby.
Whenever I see things like that in job descriptions, I'm like, I don't know what that stands for.
Also, that's a fake job. If you see any job that's like SEO, you're like, that's not a real
SEO,
job. You're about to
Yeah, I
get
see a lot
scammed.
of ads for SEO.
Yeah.
Gotta get out of this pyramid scheme I'm in.
That's
man.
search engine optimization. Do not get
That
a
is
job
how,
Okay.
doing
that is
that.
how YouTube
So I'm
works.
glad I
Do not
did
do
never
that.
get those. Or
It's like JOI. That's also not real. None of that is real.
What?
All those acronyms.
it's kind of real.
It's real
I'd
to me.
rather get a job doing JOI,
I could get you one.
Absolutely.
where I tell people how to jerk off.
I have
Yeah, I
way
know
more
what you're talking about. How about
experience.
CEI?
What's CEI?
Cum eating instructions.
Cum
He has more
eating.
experience than that, even in
Yeah,
SEO.
because you have to eat your cum because they tell you to.
I'm not
And
going to eat my own
No,
cum.
but they tell you to though.
or
They
someone
tell you
else's.
guys.
the
to.
girl on the screen.
Is
It's
that
a
like
porn.
Oh.
She tells you how to jerk off. She demeans you, calls you a little
Dude,
pig.
sometimes I think that Day and I could make a lot of money if I just film her OnlyFans. You could just say stuff.
Here's the thing. I would be willing to
Negotiation.
make an OnlyFans if my face wasn't on it. 'Cause
Well, we could do.
That is
I
the
could do
e-
pictures of your feet, and then we
I
could
would
just split
here's
it.
the thing. I've actually genuinely been considering doing a feet OnlyFans just to bring in more.
You want
more
to try
income.
it? You want to try it just one time?
Yes,
Try-
100% I would do it.
It's gonna be hard
How
for
would
me
you
because I
promote
don't
it?
like feet.
I don't like feet either, but if it would bring in extra income, I think we should.
Mark,
Okay.
maybe some synergy here.
When we come back and we're wearing
have a
business
whole
suits next
racket,
week, you'll
yeah.
know that we
Good.
were
We
successful.
successful.
You guys
got
go
our
on
feet
Shark
picked
Tank.
in.
You're like,
Yeah,
no.
we're Shark Tank.
So I saw her feet walking through the apartment.
Business suits and slippers.
Chris says I should wear bells around my neck because I walk too quietly.
She
and
does
he
walk.
always-
She has
That
the
sounds like
quietest
it-
feet.
Startle him.
Her feet are too quiet,
That
and they
sounds
scare
like an
me when she
Andrew
walks
Tate
into the
thing.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Because she's double jointed, she walks on her toes.
And that is exactly how I walk.
She does, and it scares
Dude,
me
you can,
every
like, hold
time.
things for your OnlyFans, like hold a rose.
Yes, so I can hold a rose. I can hold pencils. I have like
Guys would come to that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, this is actually a thing we can make money off of. My
'Cause
double
we-
jointed toes.
Like
We
it's
will
not. It's not feet. It's
Okay,
like
this is gonna be a
feet
horrible week for me
yeah.
because I hate feet,
You're gonna be so
but I
hard.
want to make money. So it's
I want to make money too. I think we could actually make this work.
all
What.
right.
So
guys.
you could be the Andrew Tate exploiting her feet.
My double jointed feet.
Right with the
Dude, you keep
webcam
sending me clips of
business.
him. You might as well just own up to it. You're like, be more like this.
That's
bitch. I
it.
shave my head, bought cigars.
She's like your cam girl now.
That's exactly what we should do, Chris.
I think we should
I think
Oh,
we've got a
jam.
solid
On that
business
note.
model.
subscribe to her
Sorry,
OnlyFans, guys. We got to get this open mic started. Thank you guys so much for being on. We appreciate you.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
That's been the
Only
Jerks
feet.
Podcast, guys. We love you. Mwah.